Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mike Conti and you are back at Micah's World. This video is going to be very little different. It's going to be diving into my personal life somewhat. So recently I just finished my first semester of college. I went to Livingstone College and this is going to be my high school and Livingstone experience. I'm very nervous for this video. I have never talked about my personal life before, but I'm not going to dive too much in, but I'm going to dive a little bit in. As you can tell, I'm nervous, so I keep looking down, but let me look directly at the camera when I talk. All right, so I'm going to be talking about my high school experience. Let me not talk so fast. I'm going to be talking about my high school experience. First part of the video. Second part is going to be Livingstone. Now, stick around if you want to see the full way through. If you plan to attend Livingstone, please watch it. If you just want to hear me rant and talk about my things, continue to watch. This is just personally for everyone and personally for me. All right, let's get it started. All right, so picture it. It's 2019. It's my senior year at Montgomery Blair High School. Yes, I just name dropped my high school. Montgomery Blair High School. Yes, sir. It's my senior year, like I stated before, and I'm pretty excited. Finally, I'm a senior. 1-9, I'm finally a senior. And it didn't dawn on me that high school was gonna end so rapidly and so soon. And while I was doing my senior year and everything, I was heavily involved in theater. I was a theater kid, as you can say. Kind of all my life, but not all my life. It was only some parts of my life I was a theater kid, and that was a big year for me. It was my last year, seniority, it was just everywhere in general. It was my itch, it was my niche, it was everything. And of course, it was my last year. The hell is that? Keep looking at the camera. You know it's things where you keep looking at cameras. So yeah. So this goes out to my fellow seniors right now. I know you're going through COVID-19 and the whole pandemic thing, but please continue to stay focused. I know seniors are graduating by now, but you guys have made it. You have strived through continuous things and you have made it tremendous amounts of triumphantness, and you have made it. That's all I'm gonna say. For the 2020 graduates, I am proud of you. Now back to me. So around this time, I was struggling with a lot of things at home. My mother ended up getting this illness, and it affected her life as well. And it was hard on me. And as many people may know, and who know me, I try to stay a very strong person. I try to be upfront, up, standing and proud as usual as I can be. And when she got diagnosed, and she was just sick throughout the whole year, August, literally the start of my senior year, August to as long as I can remember. But let me not talk about my mother because that's her story, not mine. I just wanted to add that to the amount of stress I was going through. She got sick, and in my mind, I knew I had to finish school, had to graduate and make her proud. So that's what I kept doing to strive to do. So in the midst of that, I didn't really focus on school or anything at all, really. High school, yes. College, let me straight that. College, I didn't really focus on anything. I just kept focusing on right now, because I'm a right now person. There's no black and white. I'm a right now kind of guy. And that's what I kept doing. I kept focusing and striving and continuing to try to accomplish things right there, right now. My goal was to graduate high school, because a lot of people in my life have told me I will be never able to graduate high school or do anything in that matter, not my home life, but outside world. They think because you're a black young man and you have a disability, a learning disability, you're not going to make it. Well, guess what? I graduated high school with 3.5. I got into college, but you know what? It's not about me ranting. Let me just go on ahead and explain. That was my goal, basically, was to graduate high school. So that's what I did. And I made it, and I was so proud, and my mom was so proud, and she couldn't believe I did it, and I was just so happy I made her day. People came out, families, all this and that. It was just a grand experience that I will never forget. Now, let's fast forward to the summer. The summer, I was having fun, really wasn't focusing on college still because I was so clouded with life. I was scared to go to college. I was scared to experience things. I was scared to continue because I didn't want to leave home. I wasn't ready. I felt like I knew that, but I didn't tell anyone. I kept putting on this front that, oh, I'm going to leave home. I'm going to be fine. That wasn't it at all. So I was planning to go to this another school called Livingstone College. It's in Virginia. It's in the middle of nowhere. And I went on a few visits. I liked it. Not really. I was lying to my mother, to my family in general. And I just didn't, what the hell is that noise? I just didn't want to disappoint anyone when it came to that. So I kept putting on a face in the front. And as seniors, anybody, I'm telling you that right now, that is not the way to go. Always tell people how you feel, what makes you uncomfortable, but you don't feel like it's right for you. Always go with that. So that's what I kept doing. And so it was summer, and I'm having a grand time. I ended up going to Florida for, not the first time, but the second time, and I had a great time with my other side of the family. And it was just amazing. We had this amazing vacation, and it was just awesome. And then I am going to see my aunt in Salisbury, North Carolina, and this is where the Livingstone what the fuck is a party? Livingstone Park kicks in. So I was visiting my aunt, and I haven't seen my aunt in a couple of years, so I was excited. So we get there, me and my mom get there, we go to see my aunt, and we're visiting and stuff, and I still have Livingstone on my mind as to why I don't want to go to the school and why I really don't want to go to the school. So in the midst of that, I slept on it, and I was going to tell my mom the next day that I did not want to go to Livingstone, and I just wanted to take a break from school, and I wanted to work or focus on something else or different things in my life to continue my journey and focus on college and let me get a good start on it next year. But my goal in my head was to go to another school. Go somewhere where I can continue to keep going at that point, you know? So I did that. So I slept on it. I waited the next morning, and I told her, and I said, hey, I want to talk to you. And we both sat down. We had a good talk, and I was like, I don't really want to go to Livingstone College. It's not a really good school for me. It was really far away from home, mind you. It was like 6 hours away, like longer than that, I think. Long time, longer. And that's that. I've never been away from home. It's always been me and my mom, me and my family, or that's it. I've never just been me and my mom. So that part of me didn't want to leave either, and especially what happened the year of her being, going through things. So I told her, I said, hey, I really don't want to go to Livingstone. And she was like, oh, why? And I told her reasons. She was like, she agreed. She knows her son. She said, I knew you didn't feel right. I wasn't going to see you somewhere you didn't feel comfortable with. What are we going to do now? And I said, and in that moment, that morning, Livingstone sent me an email. And I said, well, look, I just got into Livingstone. We can go here. I can go here. And she went to Livingstone. And she was like, oh, I don't know, Micah, Livingstone's kind of rough. And I'm very stubbornness, and my pride is very, it gets in the way of a lot of things because I'm very like, well, it's me. I'm doing what I want to do, So I told her simply, I said, I really want to go. I would like to see it's at HBCU. Let me get my experience going. Let me just get it all out. She said, okay. And it's in our hometown. I grew up in Salisbury, North Carolina, and I lived there for about all my life almost until I turned 16. And no, I was fit till I moved away at 15. I moved to the DMV, which I love to death. Maryland all the way. Huh. I hate the South. It's just not it. It's just not a go. So that's what I did. I waited, and so the next day we went, and I was excited. I was ecstatic. I was like, oh my God, this school is gonna be it for me. This is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be my niche experience. So this is where it kicks in. So then my mom proceeds to tell me that Livingstone was going to start in 2 more weeks, and it was about July at this point, and it was the end of July, around August, and I couldn't go back home to say goodbye to my friends and my girlfriend. Couldn't go back to say my friends or any of that, and I was like, what am I going to do? So I had to stay, and my grandma, I was going to visit other family in Virginia. And my grandma was like, okay, I'll just pick you up so you can say hi to your family, let them know you're going to college and everything, and you can just stay here. Because living with my aunt, let's just say, that was hell. And I'm going to keep going with that experience. Ooh, okay, let's keep going. So then that really hit. So I text some of my friends, and I go, hey, I made a really rash decision, and I won't be able to say goodbye to you. So this is my goodbye as of right now. People were upset, people were angry, and I understand that. And to those people who watch those videos, I'm sorry, and you know who you are. And I'm very sorry. I am. It still bothers me a little bit, actually, that I wasn't able to say goodbye to the people that made my life in my high school amazing and great and wonderful and truly an amazing and iconic experience. I'm sorry. And of course we made amends by now. Don't think people are watching this like, oh, did you ever make amends with your friends? Yes, we're all good. But a part of me still feels bad for the decision I made. But I need to get past that, and I'm past it. I'm sorry. This video is for those people as well. So about a week rolls by, and I'm in Virginia, seeing my family, and I'm still excited to go to the school. I'm ecstatic. I'm like, oh, I'm about to go to college. It's about to be an amazing experience. And that ends. So my grandma comes, my mom comes, and they both help me move into Livingstone's dorm. And I'll never forget when I pulled up to the campus. I was so sad. It was like, it is really the decision I want to make. Man. And I didn't tell my grandma and my mom that. So we get into the orientation. We sit on this, there's different sides. It's benches in this gym, whatever. And this, whatever this is, barely be. Sorry about that. So back to the thing. It was different gyms, different sections of where we had to be. This side was, you have everything done. You're just about to move into the dorms. You're about to move in and everything. And I already got an acceptance letter from Livingstone. If I didn't state that, I got an acceptance letter a few months ago that I already had it, and I had a 5,000 scholarship for my grades. And I was moving to the honors dorm. That didn't happen. Mind you, that did not happen. So there's different sides, like I said. So I'm on the side where everything's done. People are on the side where the things aren't getting registered and everything and that, all this and that. And I'm going through each section of the tables of what it has to be to be a Livingstone student. So I get to the section where it goes to the dorms. Back to, I didn't get in the honors dorms. That was a bummer. They said, no, we don't have any room for that. Sorry. Okay, whatever. Cool. I move into Dante Hall. If you go to Livingstone, you know where Dante is. It's trashy. You get the gist. Didn't know that at the time. Wow. So we're going to the sections. I go to the security guard booth. She's giving me a speech. I'm signing stuff. My grandma's right next to me. She's like, Boo Boo, are you excited? She calls me Boo Boo. And I'm like, Grandma, I'm a little nervous. She's like, everything's going to be okay. Sorry about that. Back to me, talking about my life. Whatever. So then, back to being nervous. I sign the paper, move on. They get you in this blue blazer. You start to take your ID picture. You start to feel accomplished. I'm nervous as hell, of course. And take the ID picture. And I'm on my way. They give you a blue blazer. You look good in it or whatever. That's supposed to be for another picture. Mind you, they never gave you blazers on time. That's a different story, though. Okay. So this is about time for me to move into the dorm. Oh, man. Why it gets so hot? Okay, now it's about time for me to move into the dorm. And when I get in there, they don't even have a dorm key for me. That's right, they don't have a dorm key at all for me. Not one, not a single one. They're like, oh, we don't got a dorm key for you. You're going to have to wait. Mind you, this is the same already dude with the bed bug story. I'm going to leave a link in the description. Same dude with the bed bug story. Talking about something, nah, we don't got an ID for you. You don't got an ID for me. ID, oh yeah, they didn't have an ID for me either. And didn't have my key either. You had to wait for that. Don't have a key, none of that. So he was like, but your roommate up there, yeah, you go meet him. So me and my family, we go meet my roommate. He's whack, lame, none of that. I know it's our first meeting impressions. I know those can be a little tough. No, whack. First off, his mom was stank. She had an attitude the whole time. She acted like she was snooty. His father, cool. Him, no. He was just lame. Point blank, period. He's in another video, of course. The bedbook video. Watch it, please. Link in the description. So, we get in there. I clear off all my stuff. I move in. I'm going to move on with this story. I move in. And my mom leaves. My grandma leaves. I give them a hug. I go into my dorm. I sit down. I try to talk to him. He's not saying anything. Just pure silence. And he's like, yeah, cool. Right. Yeah, that's not it. And I'm an only child. I've been an only child all my life. I never had to grow up with people in general. So I'm just like, yeah, you're a little whack for me. I can't do this. So I end up going to walk around the campus. Did I mention the first day we meet each other, he messes up his phone. Mind you, his parents are gone. They live all the way in Charlotte, which he messes up his phone. He gets locked out of his phone. Can't call anybody. He tries to get the phone people on the phone. It's about time they close. This is before COVID. Imagine something closing at 7 o'clock before COVID. And he goes, bruh. By the way, the campus is real small. If you're planning to go to Livingstone, the campus is really small. So you're likely to know everyone. So I'm walking, trying to meet people, not really accomplishing anything. I'm just really walking, kind of nervous, not really talking to anyone. Plan A failed. So he's like, hey, bro, I need help, Mike, I need help. I need to get my phone. So I'm like, well, why'd you do that in the first place? That's not really my issue. And he was like, man, we're supposed to be roommates. We're supposed to look out for each other. Come on, can you help me help? Dude, I just met you. This is getting a little... So I said, fine. He uses my phone to call the people. No one answers, they're closed. And he's like, fuck, man. He's like, you mind walking me to the store with me, the gas station? And I'm like, nah, not really. He's like, come on, man. It's going to be real quick. I just need to smoke. I just need a smoke break, bro. This too stressful, you know? So I said, fuck it. Fine. I know the town. I know the area. Might as well. Like I said, the state, I grew up there. So I ended up walking with him. So I ended up walking with him to the gas station. And then he has $5. He keeps telling myself, yeah, this is the only money I got. I got $5. I got $5 to carry, bro. I got $5. So I was like, okay, whatever. Mind you, it's dark. It's like 9 o'clock, I think. We're going to this little gas station, and the gas station is very shiesty. The neighborhood in Salisbury that the school is located in is very shiesty. But I know the area, so not too worried. We get to the gas station. There's only 2 Livingstone College students per coming in, because you know why? College students steal. So I was used to that. I was like, you know what? That's annoying, but whatever. So we go into the store. It's two of us. So I'm like, okay, we meet the maximum record, whatever. Goes in. He doesn't have the $5. No. Oh yeah, doesn't have the $5 to get his fucking cigarettes. He's like, bro, I just had the $5. Now he didn't lie about that. I actually did see him have the $5. He pulled out his pocket. He showed me. I didn't bring my wallet because I sure wasn't paying for his ass, so I did not bring it. He was like, so he had money, but we had no idea where it went. So he was like, bro, I just had the $5, bro. I just had the $5. So he kept filling his pockets. He keeps like doing this. He keeps like the $5 gonna be here, appear out of nowhere. No, sit down. You're weak. You're tickled, weak peasant. He's like, bro, he's doing this with his pocket. He's like, bro, I just had the $5. So the cashier at this point is getting frustrated. He's like, sir, if you do not move away, you don't have the $5, you need to go. And he's like, no, bro, no. So of course, he looks to me once again. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you, man, but can I borrow $5 to buy these? I said, hey, look, man, I don't have the money. I didn't bring my wallet. I don't have any money. And even, I just met you today. I'm not really comfortable with giving you money with the $5. So he was like, what? I was like, look, dude, I don't have any money. I just met you. Let's just leave. Come on. So he's like, nah, bro, I'm getting these cigarettes, man. I gotta find somebody. And then so the guy was like, you have the money? I can sell them to you. So eventually he pulls out these like funky $3. He's like, oh, yes. I thought you didn't have any money. That's right. I called onto his bluff. He's like, yes, here you go, $3. The amount was luckily $3 and some change, so he has some change. So he's like, here you go. So the guy getting the cigarettes, we out. So I'm really frustrated at this point. My first day has been trash almost. I was just really tired and frustrated, and I'm still struggling with demons of my own that he has no idea about. Why would he? So he's talking to me. He's like, so you excited about Livingstone? I said, yeah, I kind of am. Yeah, but you? He's like, man, I'm just trying to jump with some hoes. And I'm like, oh, okay, trying to jump with some hoes, okay. That's not really my ball game. I'm not really with that. First of all, you don't know my relationship status anyway, so that's neither here nor there. So I'm just trying to ignore this dude. I'm like, yeah, cool, okay. So he was like, yeah, man. He kept repeating that, and it was starting to get annoying. I was like, can you stop? So that happened. So let's just jump forward to about 3 days later. And of course, I have another story. Keep mentioning it. That's going to correlate with this. But let's just jump forward into about when classes start. I'm in a new dorm. It's another story time. I'm going to put the video in the end screen. You'll see that. It's going to correlate with this one. I'm in a new dorm, new roommate. I had to move out because, the video, other reasons. And this roommate's cool. This roommate is actually fine. He's actually pretty straight. He's very narrow. He's very, trustworthy, I guess you can say. So I'm doing classes and I'm doing stuff and I'm just so frustrated at this point. It was like so much stuff was happening. I wasn't happy. Something kept happening to me each day. It was just so much stress on me. And I couldn't do it. And I kept calling my friend Jalen. I kept calling my girlfriend Cindy. I kept calling people like, I need to leave. I'm so frustrated. I had literally had tears in my eyes. I was on the verge of tears. And living with my aunt, I love her to death, but it was kind of, I didn't live with her at the time, but so one day, I just left. I just grabbed all my things. I didn't grab all my things. I grabbed my book bag, grabbed a few clothes, grabbed all my books, all the important stuff I need for school, my MacBook. I just left. And I was walking to my aunt's. Mind you, I'm gonna continue with the story. I had to walk every day to school, if you guys didn't know. So I walked to her house. And at this point, I'm crying. I'm so stressed out. And I just keep crying while I'm on the phone with my mom and grandma. And I didn't tell them I was upset, but I think my grandma could hear it. And she was like, Micah, this is my other grandma, this is my mom's mom. And she was the one who had moved in was my dad's mom, but that's neither here nor there. It's my other grandma. She was like, I really wish I could help you, Micah. I'm so sorry you're stuck in this situation. What do you want to do? Do you want to leave? My mom was like, oh no, he's not leaving. He needs to stay. But I was like, I can't. I need to leave. And then I was like, no, I want to stay, but I just can't stay there. It was too stressful. I was like, no, I need to leave. I just can't stay there. My anxiety, my depression is too at risk for me to stay there. My mental health is just too bad. So I hung with the phone. I just got off and I'm walking. I have tears. I'm crying so bad. And while I'm walking, I just keep feeling, I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm stuck at this town I hate. I'm stuck at this school I really hate, and I just can't stand it. And I knock on the door at my aunt's, and she opens the door, and she's like, oh, Boo. She calls me Boo too. I know, everybody calls me Boo. My mom, my grandma, my aunt. I'm loved. I'm very loved. I appreciate it. And she's like, oh no, what's wrong? And I go in the house and I just bawl out. And I say, I can't stay there. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so stressed out. I can't. And she's like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do, Micah? You want to leave? You want to leave? And I was like, no, I can't leave. I get to school, my money. I got to keep going. I'm doing good in classes. I just have to keep going. And my aunt goes, you don't have to worry about staying there anymore. And I say, what do you mean? Why I'm crying? And she goes, because you're going to stay with me. And I said, but I already paid. She said, you're too unhappy. And she said, I'd rather have you be less unhappy staying with me. I'm trying to think of what she said. She said, I'd rather have you be more happy than less unhappy. So she goes, so at that night, I was planning to actually walk back after I went to her house for like a couple of hours. But she said, do you want to spend the night? And that was the first night I stayed away from the dorm. So I was like, yeah, I'll spend the night. And mind you, I didn't have no spend night clothes. I just brought my books and my charger and my MacBook and my charger for my MacBook so I could work on work. But I didn't have any work to work on. And she was like, okay, well, I'm going to go get you some food. So she went to go get me some food. And shout out to my aunt, man, right here. Shout out to my aunt. She was a real one. Like, you guys have no idea how real she was. Like, I love my aunt to death. And I know sometimes we can butt heads, but Auntie, I love you, man. And I know you'll never see this video, but I love you. And thank you so much for being there for me. And I tell her that to this day. And she doesn't know how grateful I am for letting me stay with her throughout the whole year. Before COVID happened, I was staying with her. And I just really appreciate it. And thank you so much. I'm gonna say that. Thank you. So that happened. So at this point, I am staying with my aunt. So the next morning I wake up, I get my feelings together. I'm like, okay, if I stay with my aunt, move a couple things out throughout each week, while I'm doing this, I can do it. So, because staying at Livingstone campus is just rough. It's all hell. It's just not it. It's really not. If you're planning to go to Livingstone, please try to find a way to stay off campus or just try to get into the honors dorm. Just don't stay in those other dorms. They're not it. They're just not it. So each day I was commuting back and forth throughout the whole year. Each day, rain, sleet, and snow. Sunny, not cold. I was commuting back and forth to my aunt's. Back and forth. To school, aunts. Weekends home, here. Weekends, like, I was commuting my whole year at Livingstone because I did not want to stay there. And it was working out for a while. And I had to get up extra early each day because I had to walk to school. So I'm walking and commuting. The struggle was real, y'all, but I did it and I strived enough and I kept doing my schoolwork. And everything was going great. Eventually, my life kind of got better at Livingstone. I kind of became more happy. Things were working out. And then until I started getting headaches, these intense, really bad headaches. And I would take a pill and they would go away. I would take a pill and they would go away, but eventually the pill stopped working. I would take Tylenol or Excedrin or something random and it would just stop working. So I said, what's wrong? Like my head got to the point where I couldn't focus on anything. It was just hurting like so bad. And it was It was happening periodically, each day, each time. And that stuff already on top of my plate. So when this started happening, it was the course towards the end kind of semester, happening in January, February, before COVID happened. And I called my mom and said, look, I've been really getting these really bad migraines. And I suffered with migraines all my life. So it was nothing new, but these headaches were different. Like nothing was helping at this point. I told my aunt, I said, okay, went to the doctors. They told me I might have migraines, gave me some medicine, but COVID happened. So yeah, I didn't have to worry about taking pills and commuting each day anymore. But before I got home, I started getting these really bad headaches. And this is on top of me commuting and walking to school each and every day. My advice to you, before I end this video, because it's not the end, I'm gonna have to say a little bit more, is always continue to work hard. Whoever sees this video, no matter what you're doing, please continue to work hard. No matter what, I walked to school about 10 minutes each day, or longer than that, 15. Let's say 15 on a rough day, or a good day. And having migraines and still graduating school with a 3.6 and still striving to do my work and not letting that damn school stop me. You can do anything you put your mind to. You can do it. And that's for anyone who watches this video right now. You can do anything you put your mind to. As long as it's positive, you work hard and strive hard, you can do it. That's my advice. So that happened, and that was a long time, me already working hard. But I still continue to strive to work hard. So, this is not the end of the video. I'm still trying to go with something, but I'm trying to think. So that happened, migraines happened, and I'm still commuting every day to school. And Livingstone was an experience I didn't think I needed, but I got something out of it. I got an HBU experiences and having Black people who really strive for you to work hard and to really maintain a success that you never have gotten from any school, or any white school for that matter, or any non-POC school. You really get the love and the experience to strive. And it wasn't from my professors, and I'm shouting them out. I'm not saying their names, but I'm shouting them out right here. SET Center, if you go to Livingstone, go to the SET Center. They're gonna help you. Go to the SET Center. Stick with a professor you love and make sure they help you. Getting a great advisor, you have an amazing experience. You will appreciate Livingstone. You will achieve more than you can achieve. Not at any other school, but if you decide to go there, you will make it. I'm not saying you won't. You will make it. I made it. I commuted to school every day. Had professors work with me. I had migraines on top of that. Walking, it was professors who saw me walking. They were like, you walk to school every day. How do you do it? Young man, listen, I got the strength that a lot of people may not have, but I had to do it in order to succeed. You can do it. This is yours. And this is it. That's my video. This is my high school college experience. As of right now, I have finished my first year with a 3.6. I'm pretty excited. I'm transferring to a new school. Let me drop the school right now. I don't want to drop it yet until I get the news, but you guys will be getting a video about that. All right, I hope I didn't ramble too much in this video. I really tried my best with all the stopping and the recording, and I think I have about like 18 minutes on this recording as well. But I don't know how the video is going to be as combined. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And as usual, we are here. This is Micah's World. Look, try my best to control it. It's a lot. We're doing it. We're going to take over the world one day. This video was very personal to me. Peace out, y'all. See you. And hey, much love. It's college season. Focus. Almost done. It's May. People are almost done. Focus on where you're going. Focus on your decision. Focus on working hard, and make sure you finish college with a great year and then finish it off. Don't be like me and make your decisions amazing. Peace. See you guys. This is Micah's World. I'm out here.